But the group of protesters here, as I say, it's not a large group, but 100 probably, pushing those officers. Now it looks as though the officers are pushing the protesters back. So it's a bit of a standoff at the moment, and these situations are always potentially difficult when you have a standoff. Clearly very raised temperatures, and most couples breaking out with the officers there, as they have more in number, but they're pretty evenly matched, if not a bit outnumbered by the protesters. So it is kind of pushing and shoving at the moment. Those officers, I have to say, they're not wearing any outward protective clothing in terms of helmets, shields, the kind of clothing they would wear when dealing with large-scale public disorder. And that's because actually this was so spontaneous. It just happened very rapidly, and the officers haven't had time to put any helmets on. I mean, if there are other reinforcements that are brought in here, they may be a little better equipped. But the officers have now drawn their batons and are now pushing forward. The protesters, some of them running back. I mean, that's a display of aggression from the officers designed really to show that as far as the protesters are concerned, they mean business. If they don't get back, then there's a potential for them being harmed. So the officers have drawn their batons. I haven't seen as yet any officer wielding that baton, but it's a definite display as the tempo and the seriousness of this situation is elevated yet again, as those police officers now show that they are prepared, if they have to use they would say, proportionate force to push the protesters back. Just to give the viewers another idea of where we are off Whitehall. This is, I guess you could say, another entrance into Downing Street. The building on the left of the police line as the police face the demonstrators is the Foreign Office, and the building to the right of the police line as the police face the demonstrators is the Treasury building. There are, as I say, no more than about 100 protesters here at the moment. They came in here from an area in Parliament Square where there had been scuffles just about 20 minutes earlier, ran up here and came to this area. I'm not quite sure why they wanted to come to this particular area, other than the fact that there is a doorway that is used, a gate that is used as a way into the quadrangle within the Foreign Office that gives you access to Downing Street as well.